It's Christmas Eve, guys. Happy Christmas Eve. I just wanted to come to you today just to talk a little bit about daily self-care. This will be a brief one, but I wanted to pop in just to make sure everybody was loving on themselves today and this week and during this season in general. So here we go. My daily self-care usually starts off with a cup of coffee that I really enjoy to the fullest. I have 1 cup a day, but on some mornings I start off with my matcha collagen green tea latte instead. It doesn't give you that quick jolt, but it gives you energy enough to sustain you throughout the day, at least up until around 2 or 3 o'clock. I light my candle so that I can kind of set my intention for today, and it helps just calm my nerves so much. If I don't write down at least 3 goals for the day and do a little journaling, I feel so off. So it's honestly self-care for me to take care of these things usually first thing in the morning when I wake up. I try to get out of the house every day for at least 15 to 20 minutes, but thank goodness this day I had a little more than that, so I took a walk to the park. Many days the girls are with me, which is just as good of a walk. On this day, the babysitter was there, so I was able to walk alone just to get some fresh air and clear my mind. When I know that I need time to reconnect, when I feel like I'm just like off for some reason or another, one of my favorite things to do is just to come outside to this area. It's a park that's in our actual neighborhood, and I use all of my senses. Really, it sounds weird, but I use all of my senses just to soak in my surroundings by every sense that I have. So I'm trying to smell the air, I'm feeling the wind, I'm using my visual to see all of God's greatest creations before me. I guess taste is really the only one that I'm not using, but I use as many senses as I can possibly utilize and just sit in quietness, semi-quietness, because I'm still listening to the birds and the wind and everything else, but just to sit out here and appreciate like the greatest gift that we have, which is free, which is just living in this world, just living in this universe, you living in God's universe. Like, this is my time to reconnect with myself, but detach from things like social media, detach from the family for a moment and just get back to myself. So this is probably one of my favorite ways. It's just walking, sitting, giving back to myself this way. This is realistic for me. So I see all the videos, or a lot of videos with ladies in their showers and getting their bubble bath, which is nice, but this is number one for me, is just reconnecting and enjoying the sun against my face. This is perfect. This is perfect. This day was particularly on a weekend, so when they go down for naps, I typically cannot nap. So a way for me to just get refreshed for the week to follow is to take moments where I can sit down, unwind, cuddle up in a blanket. I do some scrolling on social media, so I like to look at things that will motivate me, uplift me, those types of things. And I also use this time to reach out to my friends and family to get that personal contact the best way possible. I do try to meditate at least for a short period of time every day during the week, and if I can, at least one day during the weekend. And usually I use this app called Encounter, where I pull out with my phone and I can meditate utilizing that. With yoga, I either put on yoga music or I'll do yoga from YouTube, and I always usually do short sessions. So I really couldn't even do a self-care video without being real. One of my favorite self-care things to do is to get in this car by myself, drive to Starbucks. Yes, it is cliche, but every now and then I like to get me a good old green tea latte with a shot of peppermint in it, or a little bit of cinnamon in it, with coconut milk. Y'all, it is so good. It is so incredibly delicious. I know most of these things might seem really mundane and kind of boring for most people, but I just wanted to be real and very realistic on how my week looks, and just wanted to show you how I sneak moments in just to do things that just relax me and just, that make my soul happy. I don't do these things every day, not all of them every day, but I do something every day. But things like meditation, I try to keep consistent because it grounds me every morning. Things like writing down 3 goals for the day, I keep consistent. Always journaling at least a few times a week, even if it's for 10 minutes or so. But things like Starbucks, this is a treat for me. So I really look forward to when I can get out and do things like this. Thank you guys so much for watching today and for listening to a slightly different version of how I normally present. But guys, I hope that you are pampering yourselves during this holiday season, taking care of yourself, loving on yourself every single day, putting in a little bit of time just to give back to you. That is the key. I'm wishing you guys a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you get a chance, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when a next video is posted. Thank you.